Based on the weekend's dramatic geopolitical developments, most notably the U.S. airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, market futures are expected to open with heightened volatility and a risk-off sentiment. Here's a brief outlook for tomorrow's U.S. market futures. Initial reaction: U.S. stock futures are likely to open lower, reflecting investor concerns over escalating conflict in the Middle East and the potential for further retaliation by Iran. The S&P 500 E-mini futures, for example, were last quoted at 5,450, and a sharp decline of more than 1.5% at the open is possible if tensions persist. Safe haven assets: there's likely to be a surge in demand for safe haven assets such as gold and the US dollar. The dollar may strengthen as investors seek stability amid global uncertainty. Oil prices. Oil prices are expected to spike due to fears of supply disruptions, especially if the conflict threatens key oil-producing regions or shipping lanes like the Strait of Hormuz. However, if the situation stabilizes or there are signs of de-escalation, oil prices may pull back quickly. Market sentiment. Analysts anticipate that the initial market reaction could be negative, with equities and risk assets under pressure. However, historical patterns suggest that any market downturn could be short-lived if the conflict does not escalate further, as seen in previous Middle East crises. Cryptocurrency impact. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are likely to experience increased volatility with potential sharp drops if risk aversion intensifies. Trading volumes for BTC and ETH have already spiked, indicating heightened activity as traders position for macro-driven swings. Summary: expect U.S. market futures to open with volatility and likely downward pressure due to the weekend's geopolitical shocks. Safe haven assets will be in demand, oil prices may spike, and risk assets, including equities and cryptocurrencies, could see sharp moves. The market's direction in the coming days will depend on further developments in the Israel-Iran conflict and any signs of de-escalation.